Good morning, afternoon, or evening, and welcome to Nancy Drew, Secret of the Old Clock, where I discovered towards the end of our previous episode that we can wander around here a lot more than I thought we'd be able to, and I kind of found a bit of an intriguing looking house. So let's go see what this is all about.
Oh, a miniature golf course! Swell!
Oh, it isn't an actual house then, it's a miniature golf course.
Can't hit the links without a scorecard.
Okay. A scorecard. The object of the game is to figure out the sequence of the colored golf balls hidden beneath the panel on the upper right. Okay. Figure out the sequence. To play, move a colored ball in the bottom row to a T in the first column on the left. So this column. Do this 4 times until all 4 T's have balls on them. And now push the golf club button on the lower right to see how well you guessed. So what? I have to put the right colors onto the right T's? I guess. Yeah, figure out the sequence of the colored golf balls. If a stick with a flag on it appears below the column, that means one of the balls in the column is the correct color and is in the correct position. If a stick with no flag appears, it means one of the balls in the column is the correct color but is in the wrong position. If no stick appears, it means one of the balls doesn't belong. By the way, the order of the sticks has nothing to do with the order of the balls in the solution. Using this feedback, make another guess by placing another 4 balls in the next column on the left. Repeat this process 4 balls at a time until you figure out the sequence. When you succeed, congratulations. If you don't, just play again. You're bound to succeed eventually. Does it cost money to play? Apparently not. That's cool. I guess we could try. And then it was this. Okay, so no flags, but 2 flag poles. So 2 of these are the correct color, but in the wrong places. And then 2 are just plain wrong. Okay. Let's see. Okay, so 1 is in the correct place. And then 2 are correct color but not in the correct place. And then 1 is just plain wrong. Okay, so it's either the red or the orange then that is just plain wrong. And 1 is in the correct place. Okay. So we gotta figure out, is it always the same? Is this sequence here always the same? Is what I'm wondering. 1 is in the correct place. And the order has nothing to do with the yeah, I can't do this when it's incomplete. That's too bad. I have to have a golf ball on each of these. So let's figure out which one is the one that's correct. And then, okay, so everything is now in a different. So we'll keep the yellow in the same spot. I guess it was the yellow then. Or we just moved one of the other ones into the correct. Yeah, that's totally possible too. So it may have been the yellow, it may not have been the yellow. Yeah, this is a bit tough to figure out. So if we keep the yellow there, but we put the red here, the blue up here, and the orange here, and nothing is in the correct spot. So it wasn't the yellow that was correct. Okay. And here and here we have one correct one in both of these. So 1 is in the correct spot here and something else is in the correct spot here. So we'll put the yellow here and then something else is correct here. Is it? But then, if it's not the yellow, is it the orange and the blue? So is the orange correct here and the blue correct here? No. So if it's not the orange and the blue, it It could have been the orange here. And the blue here. One of them is correct now. Could be the yellow that's correct there. Let's see. So there's one correct here and one correct here. And we already see that the blue does not go here. And the blue does not go up here either, actually. And the orange doesn't go in either one of these positions either. So the orange could be correct down here. And then that could be the correct one here. What's the correct one here then? It could be the red here. Oh, I can put the same color in two different ones. That would be a good way to test which color belongs and which one doesn't. Nothing's correct here. Okay, so it was the yellow then. The yellow goes here, right? And the orange doesn't go here. And is the orange the one that doesn't belong? I haven't tried it down here yet though. And let's see. It could have been the... No, it isn't. The red doesn't go down here, or over here, or over here. So I guess the red could be the one that's correct here. And then the blue doesn't... Well, I guess it could be the blue here. So I got 3 correct ones. Okay, and it is the same. Like, you can keep on playing until you get it right. So what do you win when you win? Let's see. So 3 of these are correct and in the correct places as well. And I'm pretty sure one of them is the yellow one. And if we do this, does anything change? Yes. So the blue one was correct. And the red one was correct too. So it's red, yellow, blue. Aha!
Interesting.
The moon in the sky was once heard to say, "It's high time I saw this thing known as day." So the moon checked its clock and rose with the sun, and before long, it realized just what it had done. It's far too bright here. I've made a mistake. What heat, what havoc the sun can create. I want to go back, so when dusk came again, the moon rose when it should and said, "Ah, it is heaven." Okay. So, once, 2, 4. Two, 8. Okay, so I guess they are like scrambled, right? So maybe I have to make a sentence out of these. There's an S there and heaven. I wonder if I should write down these. Because just looking at this now, I have no idea. I have no idea what to do with this. No. So, I guess I do have this on video for when I need it. So I think I'll just leave this for now. There's nothing I can click on here, right? The reward was just this clue, right? I think so. To start over at any time, take a new scorecard. Don't forget to dump your old one first. Return your putter and ball when finished. Club and ball return. Okay. So, where do I get the scorecard? Oh, it's 10 cents to play. And I do need to return these when finished. Well,
It looks like the ball and putter go here.
it did return them both. Okay, cool. I think I want to just look around. Make par for the course, win a prize.
Looks like I'm supposed to put my scorecard in here when I'm done.
Okay. So,
Can't hit the links without a scorecard.
I'll return here at some point. Yeah, I can't go anywhere else here. It's just to have to follow that path. Okay. But here I could go this way too. Is this the house where the, who was it that promised to remember the Emily and her family in their will, but then didn't? I could just go snoop around. Before I go in there. RHPN. Oh. What was that person's name? I can't remember. Okay.
Over here, Miss Drew. Find the toy mouse and give it to Yuri, would you please? Otherwise, he'll just keep meowing. He hates strangers.
The toy mouse.
Find the toy mouse yet? I believe it's by the table.
By the table. I can't interact with anything here.
What does this cat want?
It wants the toy mouse, but which table are you talking about when you say that the toy mouse is by the table? The only table I can approach is are these ones here. I can only do this. Oh, there it is. Cute. Kitty. Want this? Aw, can't pet the kitty. That's too bad. Hello?
How nice of you to drop by. And thank you for walking instead of parking in the driveway. I'm expecting a pupil. I'd hate for her to have to park on the road.
How did you know who I was?
If one is to teach others how to develop and use their paranormal gifts, it's only logical that one must possess such gifts oneself.
Yeah.
I hope I'm not disturbing you.
I was in the process of trying to make these spoons move by using nothing but my own psychic energy. Have you ever focused sunlight through a magnifying glass until it was a minute yet searing point of light, Miss Drew?
Yeah, I guess.
You see, that's what I do with my cerebral emanations, my thoughts. I focus them until they're a beam of pure energy which ultimately disrupts and transforms the molecular force field surrounding the target object.
Is that what you teach people in your school? How to beam their thoughts?
I take them through exercises designed to help them increase their output of phantasmic energy. If you want to sign up for an introductory session, I believe I have an opening today.
What I'd really like to do is talk about Josiah Crowley.
Oh, I'm afraid I'm busy, young lady, far too busy to engage in idle conversation.
You just said you had an opening. um,
When would be a good time for me to come back?
I'll be blunt, Miss Drew. I've discovered that the more time I spend with the, shall we say, intellectually unendowed, the more my cerebral pulsations seem to diminish. I'm afraid I cannot speak to you further unless and until you prove that you are worthy. That is, that your brainwaves are not unacceptably inferior and thus deleterious to mine.
My brainwaves are just fine, Mr. Topham.
What I have here is an exercise in logic. If you can discern the correct solution, then I'll know that conversing with you will do me no psychic harm. You may take it with you.
cool.
Good luck and good day.
Logic puzzle. The answer is not wet, right? No, didn't think so. Hmm. There's nothing I can interact with other than the answer field? No. There are more puzzles. Okay. LLOD. Oh, cross cross is double cross, right?
I'm getting there.
Thought so. I hope it saves these. YRD. Jeez. Hmm. I have no clue. Well, I guess I'll keep looking at these every now and then. The double cross was pretty easy. But the rest of these, I have no idea. So this wasn't dry. It wasn't like from the down up. No. Hmm. No. I can't think of the answer right now. Well, we'll keep working on it.
Would it be okay if I looked around?
Go right ahead. The place is more like a museum than a house.
What do you do with these?
I put them on the windshields of cars parked in the area. Great advertising.
Ever put them on cars at the Lilac Inn?
All the time. I've gotten quite a few pupils that way.
Okay. Psychic potential. Richard Topham, certified parapsychologist. Huh. I wonder if I can find some answers to those logic puzzles by looking around here. But, like, if they are logic puzzles, then, you know, you'd expect that we could answer them just by using logic. What do we have? Can't look at the books and stuff. Fireplace? There's a clock.
Was this Josiah's clock?
Everything in here was Josiah's.
Mouse. Oh, it's pears. This was somewhere, wasn't it? Ah, it was a different kind of clock. Butterfly. There's the hat. There's that clock. Okay. Is it another mirror? Interesting. Nothing else I can interact with here? And yeah, we already did this. I don't think there's going to be anything else. I mean, will this open if we solve this a second time? No. I guess we could give it a try. It doesn't take too long. Oh. Great. Ah, this was that, and this was that. No, it's just this one that opens and closes. Okay, the other one doesn't. Alright, well, nothing else I can interact with there. Wow, okay. Yeah, it seems to do the same thing every time. Lest I forget.
What are you when you win barred bounce? What poet is the cat's meow? What will Para, my miniature golf course, get you? What's Gloria's middle name?
Lock on carriage house. When you win barred bounce. What are you? Poet. Okay. Roadster soarer.
Becoder is in the rivet. 2 to the right.
Took Topham's intelligence test. Fall down. Oh. So is it then dry up and dull up? Figuring out the rest should be a cinch. Get new typewriter ribbon. Tick tock. Oh, okay. Okay, I wanna try. Is this doll up?
Am I smart or what?
And then is this dry up?
That looks right.
Is this like what? Large cheese? Oh. Didn't have enough characters for that.
Am I smart or what?
Uh-huh. So now it's just this then. I mean, there are a lot of these words here. So is it like a lot wet? Wet rose?
That looks right.
Aha. So that's it, right? CC whereabouts. Room off tunnel by scrambled picture. To open the big TikTok on top. Give flute. I keep forgetting that this is a comma. Give flute this bee and pyramas their cues. Bottom's cue is in note to Gloria. Poem on the golf course sounds like numbers to me. Numbers.
It looks like Josiah lent a trivet to someone, but I can't make out to whom.
Something. Is the trivet I... Oh, here is the trivet. Party at Twin Elms. Yeah, I guess I can't do anything else here.
As you'll soon realize, Josiah's mental faculties were starting to go, I'm afraid. He tended to ramble. Very little of what he wrote in there makes sense.
Okay. What else? We looked at this stuff. And we looked at this stuff. Putting physics to work in the modern world. Crookes radiometer. Sir William Crookes. A radiometer is a device which measures the intensity of heat and light, i.e., radiant energy. In 1873, Sir William Crookes developed a special kind of radiometer in which 4 square vanes were mounted on the 2 arms of a small rotor inside a clear glass bulb. Most of the air was pumped out of the bulb, resulting in a near vacuum, and the rotor was balanced on a vertical support, which allowed it to turn with a minimal amount of friction. Each of the vanes was black on one side and silver on the other. The vanes revolved when exposed to light, always spinning as if the light were pushing on the black surface, making it appear to Crookes that light was applying pressure to the dark vanes. But this explanation for the radiometer effect was soon called into question. Since dark surfaces absorb light and shiny surfaces reflect it, light should actually apply more pressure to the shiny surface of the vane, which meant the shiny surface should appear to be pushed by the light. Since this was not the case, some other principle had to be at work. And there's a picture of the radiometer. Another theory proposed that because the black surface absorbed radiant energy, rarefied gas on the black side of the vein would heat up and eventually apply enough pressure on the vein to make it spin. But the fact that the warmer gas simply expands and flows across the surface instead of pushing on it disproves this still widely held yet erroneous explanation for the radiometer effect. A more likely explanation involves thermal transpiration, or the flow of cooler gas molecules toward warmer molecules, which causes the cooler gas on the shiny side of the vein to pass around the edges toward the warm, black side, and which results, counterintuitively, in the vein moving away from the warmer gas toward the cooler gas. The radiometer is sometimes referred to as a light mill because light is used to turn the veins, much as water is used to turn a mill wheel. It is doubtful, however, that the movement of the veins can ever be put to such practical use, for the friction needed to turn a gear would prevent the veins from spinning when exposed to light. And then obviously he disagreed. That's what you think. Depends on what you do with the light. First, P-brain. Okay, so that's just that. Okay, so the radiometer book is here, but nothing else.
The man on stage in this picture, is that Josiah?
Yes, that's from a production of A Midsummer Night's Dream that he directed and starred in. It closed after 2 nights, but he didn't care. He loved that play.
Aww. Me as Puck. Candles. And stuff. Can't open the drawers or anything. Triangle. We'll have to figure out what to do with this at some point. Do we have to make these sounds in like a particular order? Maybe. Okay, I think we're pretty much done exploring this room here, and we're quite ready to talk to him over there. But the thing is, we're already almost 50 minutes into this episode, so I think what I'm going to do is I'll end the episode here, and we'll talk to this guy in the next one. This has been very interesting so far. I like it, and sorry that I haven't gotten into town yet. I didn't know we had so much to look at in here before going into town. But I think we're probably pretty much done looking around here for now. So in the next episode we'll talk to him, and then probably maybe after that go into town. But for now, thank you so much for watching and spending a little of your time with me here today. It was lovely to have you. Please remember to be kind to yourself. Have a lovely rest of your day, and I will see you again next time.